at the Grand Theater. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko, standing at 5'6" tall, weighed in at an even 59 kilos, and he's got a reach of about 65 inches. And on the other side of the ring, Zhu Khan, 175 centimeters tall. That's the exact number as his reach as well, 175, and he weighed in at 60 kilos.
Todd, this is well anticipated.
Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes. Zhu the Monster Khan, fighting out of
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, one of a kind, yes it is. You get fighters that know exactly what they want. They're driven, they're ambitious, and that makes the perfect machine.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. So here we go, should be a good one. Both men step back for just a moment. Just missed with that hook. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. How about that time counter shot? Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Tit for tat in there in this fight. They have no respect for each other's punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Loma in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Stay focused, back on the job. That's a god-awful round that was. Come on. Good work at that, kid.
Here we go, it's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Lucky that hook didn't score. This fight has a real good flow to it. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Switch on, get the boxing back together, get back out there, and with too much, keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Okay, listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping back, all right? Good. You done all that work in camp. That fight don't give him no free shots, yeah? Good work at that, kid.
Let's get it started in round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Nice exchange here from both men. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. It's all offense all the time. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Loma in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Great, Brandon. Relax. Relax. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. Hey, that right hand, beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking, and get back out there and win the round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get a jab back. It's boxing, just be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Here we go to the fourth round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good defense on that right hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Missing with the hook. Counter right, he caught him. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
That's it. You breathe. Breathe. Just get you through this entire fight. And now you've landed back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle.
And there's the bell to start round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're set.
Lomachenko on the canvas. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. This is one of the best rounds I've seen. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Man, kid, just go back out there and get behind the basics.
There's the bell for round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You'd like like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Both of these fighters have... Did you see that? Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Loma in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Listen, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You're doing good, kid.
Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job.
Lomachenko goes down! Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Every time. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back, don't it?
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Incredible work rate. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. The monster finally goes down. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.